Hello, lovely souls. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on this live and on replay. And today I'm joining you with Christ light, healing, and unconditional love. And I'm really happy to be back seeing you because I've been off for several weeks. We've had these different winter viruses, as they do, going around the house, and just had to take time to just fill up with more energy and release what was needing to be released, and so I could come back and feel stronger and ready to get stuck back into my beautiful spiritual work. Don't really like to call it work, but this beautiful spiritual calling, if you like. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you've had a good few weeks. We've had a lot of snow the last maybe week. I've lost track here in the UK, but it came very suddenly. And then today, pretty much all gone and back to this beautiful green grass. So just really, I was really embracing each part of what Mother Nature was bringing to us. Now, before we get started, I'm going to cleanse the room. And calling in our spiritual teams, calling in my spiritual team, you might like to do the same, and calling in Archangel Michael to hold the space and fill it with that love and that light and that protection, as Archangel Michael is so well known for doing. Now, today, coming forward with this Christ-like healing and unconditional love, I was tapping into the energies of my spiritual council over the last few days and just seeing what was coming through. And as I laid in my bed, very peaceful and just really in the present moment and very connected to source and connected, grounded into the earth, as is the good space to be in when we go within and connect with our inner knowledge and wisdom and our support team and council, Jesus came forward. And Jesus has the most beautiful, gentle, loving embrace of energy and love and light and unconditional love. He brings forth healing and unconditional love. And that is what he was doing as he stepped forward. And what I want to do is I'm getting into that channel now, and I want to give you more of that message. It came through to me, but it was for the benefit of all of us listening here live and on replay. And what he really wanted to get across was embracing the love and the light and the gentleness in the moment, to remember that when we're on the earth plane and we're in the busyness and the demands of earthly life and the daily routines and being mum or dad or working 9 to 5, in the rat race, so to speak, all of these things, they disconnect us from who we truly are on that soul level. They disconnect us from our true soul essence of pure love, pure light, unconditional love that we have within us and that we are given from around us and our spiritual support team. And in this earthly kind of 3D like world, it's very easy to get drawn into drama. It's very easy to put so much pressure on ourselves to be all things to all people. And what I was seeing, he was there with his pure divine love and light, this unconditional love, and encouraging us to embrace this moment within of pure love, pure light, peace, calm, tranquility, because that is what we can get when we are within that beautiful space in our mind, that beautiful, centered, grounded, connected space. It takes us back out of the drama of the earthly world. It takes us out of what can seem very 3D, very physical, fears, worries, doubts, and it makes us step back, realign with who we truly are and what we truly are, that soul essence, that divine source, that divine spark of God's source essence, consciousness, whatever you wish to call it. So it was very, very powerful. So when Jesus stepped forward and gave me this message, he was just in this absolute pure divine nurturing love and light, which was also around me and that I was embodying. And it certainly also reminded me that when we're in the busyness, when we're in the day-to-day routines and so on, and we can get pulled into that drama, and we can get pulled into the jobs and the to-do lists and the worries and the fears and the doubts, to actually remember that we can step out of that, so to speak. We can raise our vibration to one of a more pure, divine, loving essence, to one where we calm, we focus on the breath, we focus on the love and the light within us, and the blessings that we have in our life, and the gratitude that we have for all the beautiful souls that are in our life, our family, our friends, for the roof over our head, for the food on our plate, for the beautiful, simple things in life that we have, that we are so grateful for, that perhaps sometimes people forget that these things, although simple, are absolutely key to a happy, fulfilling life. And so his energy was so beautiful. And what I want to do is just to impress upon you that you can tap into Jesus's energy, to his Christ-like energy, and ask him to work with you and support you whenever you wish to. And what I'd like to do is to run some healing with the Christ-light healing light energy. So running those light codes, or healing, if you like, through the Christ light. And it's a very nurturing, loving, peaceful, harmonious, contented, beautiful energy. It's such high vibrational energy, and it really does make you feel so at peace and so calm. And it reminds us and supports us in being able to tap into that energy which is within us all, that we are all able to access when we wish to. So as we go into this, I want to just do a little bit of a getting you grounded and connected. So let's remember that we're always connected to source. We're always connected to Mother Earth. Let's just visualize, see or feel a root or a cord going down from your root chakra through your legs and your feet into the earth and deep down into Mother Gaia. Now, if you're driving or operating machinery, obviously come back to this on the replay. It goes on to a replay each time, and that's on my Facebook pages and my YouTube channel, which you can find also under Melanie Hughes. So you can come back to this if it suits you better then. But if you're in a position where you can relax for 10 minutes or so and sit down, get comfortable, a glass of water at hand is useful, and just focus on that breath for a few moments, acknowledging that rooting and grounding into the earth, and allowing that Mother Earth crystalline energy to come up through your feet channels and your legs and into your entire physical being and energetic body. And allow that beautiful crystalline Gaia loving energy to go all around your body and your auric field, and really support you in being grounded, because being grounded is important. Even though we want to spend much time in a higher state of knowing, connected to our guides and so on, that's really important, I feel. We want to be grounded in it as well. And so that the messages we're getting are coming in clearly, and so that we can take the steps to implementing whatever is required into the earthly plane for our lives and for living our highest timeline in this lifetime. Now you should be feeling quite grounded and quite relaxed and quite calm, and just focus on that breath. A nice in-breath, a nice cleansing in-breath, and visualizing, seeing, feeling that breath cleansing through the whole and the entire of your physical and energetic being. And on the out breath, releasing any fears, any worries, any doubts, any to-do lists. The breath is really powerful and supports us in becoming more centered and more connected actually to our spiritual support team and our higher knowing. So a lovely cleansing breath in, and then an out breath of releasing what we're ready to release. And in this calm, peaceful, present moment where we're going to be tapping into this beautiful Christ-like energy of Jesus, this beautiful, nurturing, loving, supportive, unconditional love of the Christ-like energy, I'd like you to, for a moment, visualize, see, feel, or know the beautiful golden source light, or you might see it as a white or almost like diamond light, sparkling ray of light coming down through your soul star, down into your crown chakra, and going through the third eye and the throat chakra and the heart chakra and those lower, more earthly type chakras, such as the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra. Just feel this beautiful channel of light from source that we're always connected to coming down through the crown chakra there and filling your entire being, your entire physical body and your energetic body and aura with this wonderful, high vibrational, pure, unconditional, loving source energy. And in this space, I'm going to start to run some Christ-light energy. This energy that I am running is a high vibrational Christ-light energy from Jesus Christ. He has other names as well, but this is what I'm terming it as for the moment. And you might like to just feel centered. You might like to have your eyes closed, connected to that source energy, feeling heart-centered, open to receiving pure love and light for your highest good. I always run the energies and the activations, etc., for the highest good of all, live and on replay. If you wish to receive them, just have the intention of receiving them. You can say yes in your mind, or just have that intention of receiving. And asking the Christ-like energy to come even more fully forward at this time. And to run that Christ-like energy, I'm going to work with the energy through my hands. And I'm also asking that it goes directly to those that want it and need it at this time. Humans, animals, the planet Earth, trees, plants, the seas, the rivers, and so on and so forth. To all the beings of light that would love this energy and would benefit from this energy for the highest good, for their highest good. They receive it if it's for their highest good. So sending out this wonderful healing energy. I'll probably have my eyes closed for a few moments. It might go a little bit quiet as I'm focusing. Feel yourself wrapped in this beautiful, almost oval or orb type ray of light, beautiful Christ light. You can see it as whatever color it appears to you. I'm seeing it as like a diamond sparkling light, some blues in there, some variety of color, but it's whatever works for you. This beautiful, sparkling, Christ-like energy. The light blues linking into his Mother Mary feel very prominent and present, and the pink of the heart chakra of unconditional love, of self-love, of self-care, of self-worth is so important right now. It's a reminder as well from Jesus and the Christ light, especially at this time as we head into this beautiful, magical, festive season. It actually is a time where people put a lot of pressure on themselves. They put a lot of demands on themselves, and they can also feel a lot of demands from other people, perhaps within their family, perhaps in their friend circle, or perhaps beyond that. Might be work commitments, etc. So it's that reminder of staying centered, staying focused in the love of source, in the love of the Christ light, grounded into the earth, and making decisions and so on from this space, and knowing that you can come into this love and this light and this space at any time. And Archangel Michael holding the space here, filling it with love, filling it with light and pure loving energy for the highest good. This beautiful Christ-like healing traveling out far and wide to where it's needed, and it's very needed in the world at the moment. And always feel free to tap into your guides to send love and light out to the world and to Mother Nature and to all the people and the animals in the world for their highest good, that they receive it if it's for their highest good, always in love and light. If you do healing, you'll know it's important to use your protections as well and to make sure that you are in a bubble of light and protection. That's something that we can always go into at another time, but just have that intention. That's really important. And Archangel Michael is very powerful at holding this loving, protective space for us all. So this beautiful Christ-like energy, and really what I'm just getting so much of is just be gentle and kind to yourself. Remember that you don't have to engage in any drama, any 3D earthly, lower vibe earthly drama. You don't need to engage in that. Keep your vibrations high. Keep focused on what you would like, on what feels good, on what fills your heart and soul with joy. These are all key things and things we all have to remember. And just thinking of this and being in this wonderful energy right now, my energy just feels beautiful. I feel full of love. I feel protected and loved in this unconditional Christ light and other beautiful, loving light energies around me. I feel high vibrational. You might be able to feel it too. Do feel free after the meditation to let me know in the comments how it feels. I've got my eyes closed at the moment, so I don't know if anybody's written anything. This beautiful healing energy, this beautiful bubble of love, of light on an energetic level surrounding us all, each of us individually, supporting us exactly where we need it, meeting us exactly where we're at and supporting us on this spiritual level that actually then supports us on a physical and emotional level. Is powerful stuff. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful pink energy surrounding me at the moment. It's a really beautiful, almost lilac flame color. So you've got that lilac flame coming in here. So Saint Germain is very much connected with this here. So we will no doubt have other beautiful, loving energies popping in here, light energies coming in to support as well. Feels very high vibration. It's that reminder to keep your energies high, particularly over the festive season, particularly over times where you might have more demands on yourself on an emotional level and even on a physical level. So just keeping your vibe as high as you can. You can visualize that beautiful violet flame, the lilac flame, which is very powerful, very, very powerful. It supports in transmuting the lower based energies and raising the vibration of you. And it's protective and healing. I love it. I'm working with it a lot at the moment, every day. It's just absolutely stunning. So if that feels right for you and you connect in with that and it feels good and it supports you, then go with it. Everyone connects in with different things. You know, we're all different. We're all connected. We all stem from that same beautiful source, love and light, but we are all individuals. And we connect in, our vibration connects into different things, and certain things we connect in with more fully and it feels really good, and other things might not resonate so fully. So go with what feels right for you. It's very individual and you will be able to work that out in your own time and space. And that's great. That's what the spiritual journey is about. It's not always about doing everything that someone else does. Not at all. It's very much about finding your own way and your own path, but working with and allowing others to support you on your spiritual journey that resonate with you, that meet you where you're at, that make sense and align to you. And that can change. That can change as we go along. You know, it's like you might find a course and it's wonderful and you do that course and it's perfect and it aligns to you. But then it might be that you don't do another course with that tutor again, or you connect in with another tutor that aligns with you. So it's the same with everything, with relationships. And as we change and grow, we connect in differently with different people, for example. So just really enjoying being in the moment of this Christ-like healing energy, feeling the angelic love there, the lilac violet flame. It's just so beautiful. It's so full of love, but it's so powerful how it takes away and transmutes any lower fear-based or negative energies that are hanging around in the auric field, in the chakras, and can stem into physical dis-ease if we don't address things that are coming up for us on an emotional level. That's a whole new topic. Well, a whole other topic. Very, very interesting. Just spend some time allowing this beautiful light, and perhaps your guides are coming in, giving you messages. Perhaps they're also sending healing. We all have our own set of guides, and these can change, or certain ones can be more dominant throughout certain times in our lives, depending on where we're at and what we are experiencing at the time in our lives. I hope you can hear me okay. I think you can. I'm just going to turn this up a bit just in case it makes any difference. It should be okay. You'll just have to turn it up your end if it seems a bit low. So this beautiful healing light, and asking that all of the energies in love and light that we're working with, that they go to where they're needed, that each individual receives them for their highest good. Human or other light kind of being, animal, plant, tree, the water source, etc., etc. Just sending that out there. We ask that it's received for the highest good, each person individually. Thank you and blessings. And so it is. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Just disconnecting now for a little bit. Estelle, hello. Oh, thank you, my friend. Christ light is the most powerful and unconditional source love. I am learning more and more about it every day, direct from the source. That is awesome. I love it too. And it's such a nurturing love, isn't it? That unconditional, nurturing, supportive love. And it makes me feel really emotional. So it's like what I need to get over to say as well. It's like, for all of us, don't be so hard on yourself. Be kind and gentle to yourself. You're all doing really well. You're where you're at, where you're meant to be at. And be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard or judgmental on yourself, because I feel like some of that energy comes in for us here. And it's just really important to know that we're all doing a really great job. And if you're here with me now, then you're going to be very spiritual like I am, and you're going to be embodying your gifts. And these are gifts that you came to use in this lifetime, whether it's for you and your family, or whether you're going to be doing this more on a level of soul-aligned business with soul-aligned clients, etc. You're doing a great job. So keep going. It's always in that beautiful love and light, and it's really powerful. And as we change and grow and embody more of our gifts from source, that supports others in doing exactly the same. And it supports even people that aren't perhaps stepping into this work currently. That energy goes out, and they can have the benefits of that. It goes out into the ether, it goes out into the world. Everything is energy. I know we live in a physical world, and it is a physical world, and it's a very beautiful world in many ways. And we have to remember that and always tap into the beauty into it, in it. But we are all energy at our essence and at our source. And that is also really important to remember. And that's how this energetic work works so powerfully and beautifully. But I'm just going to cleanse the space again. I'm going to do a bit more disconnecting. You might like to do the same. Thank you to our guides for coming in, to Jesus Christ Light, to Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, and sending love and light to them, thanking them always with much gratitude, and cleansing the space, clearing the energies for us all, helping us to shift off any other energies that we're ready to release, actually. Helping us to, after going through that beautiful healing, supporting us to release any energies that are hanging around on perhaps the edge of the aura that are ready to release. So just that intention of releasing and letting that fall away like a cloak and transmute into love and light. And just have that intention. We're always connected to source, so acknowledging that connection and feeling that connection. And also acknowledging and connecting even more fully with intention into the earth plane as we're finishing this beautiful healing with Christ, with the Christ light. So once again, the beautiful cord ribbon root ray of light from the base chakra, nice and wide, about as wide as the aura, going down, down, down through your legs and your feet into the center of the earth, deep, deep down into the earth plane, into Mother Gaia, into the crystalline grid. And allow that beautiful crystalline, loving, supportive, strong energy to come then up through that cord ribbon root light, through your feet, through your legs, into your physical being and your energetic being, and let that mix in with that source energy and make you and support you, and really, encouraging and allowing and supporting you to feel really, really connected even more fully with that intention into the earth plane, whilst being still connected to source. Hi, Elise. You've put agree, the message of self-love is coming through strong right now. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the beautiful message of love and light today. You're so welcome. Thank you, Estelle and Elise, and thank you everyone else that's been here live and on replay. That's really awesome. Yeah, it's coming through very strongly, isn't it? I've been feeling it a lot the last few weeks. And I think as we come into the end of the year, and there's lots of things that come up for the end of the year, it's a time where we can enjoy looking back at our achievements and how we've grown and developed and how we've embodied more of who we truly are and our gifts. It's also a time where we can feel the pressure of finishing up projects and things that perhaps we feel we want to finish up before going into the new year. And it can be a time where we want to do a lot and make things very special for our families, with heading into, for example, the festive seasons and so on. And so I feel very strongly as well that the self-care aspect, although it is relevant and is strong throughout the year, funnily enough, it does just seem to come in very strongly at the moment. And I think there's lots of reasons for that. So yes, be kind to yourselves, most definitely. Be gentle with yourselves. And I know there's things that we all need to do. There's all things that we want to do, but it's taking it a step at a time. And it's really being in that grounded, centered space where we can decide what's the most important things that I need to do and what do I want to do and what fills me with joy, and going from there. And I think that really helps a lot, instead of just getting kind of in a whirl of the drama and the worries and the doubts and all that kind of thing, which so often can come in with pressures from ourselves and from others perhaps. So no, that's really great to connect. And I think that is probably everything that I wanted to say today. It's been a few weeks since I've been on because of these winter viruses, but the Christ light was coming through so fully, and it's really beautiful to do that cleanse and that healing, and then to ground back into the earth and to really feel that connection so fully with Mother Earth and with Source. So I hope you've all enjoyed that, and do leave any comments as to how that's felt for you. Please do let me know if you feel happy to share what came through for you, and what areas were powerful, or whether any of your guides stepped up, or did you see any particular colors or images, or whether any particular messages. That might be too personal to share here, but it's just kind of food for thought for you as well as what came through. And then with what came through with you in that beautiful sacred space, there might be things that then you want to implement more fully throughout the coming days, weeks, months. So very powerful when we connect into our spiritual support teams in that way. Hello, Maria. Thank you for joining me. I don't know if you've just popped in or whether you've been here the whole time, but my intention is go on to replay on my YouTube Melanie Hughes channel and on my Facebook pages. So if you have missed it and you want to join in, then please do come on to the replay. It is the Christ Light Healing, and it's Christ Light Healing and Unconditional Love. And it is very, very key at this time. It's really coming in strong. And as we've been talking about it collectively, it's here right now. It's very powerful and very on point for the moment. So thank you so much for joining me. And I think I'm going to stop there because we've been about half an hour, and I feel like we've done a good job. We've done a good job. We've got some good healing energy, and I'll catch the replay. Thanks, Maria. Yeah, thank you. That's really cool. Enjoy it. And I hope to catch up with you again soon. I'm hoping to get on before Christmas. Again, there's lots of things happening. There's some things going on with the moon. I think we're coming into the new moon cycle again in not too long. So that's going to be something that I'd like to kind of do a bit more of again, if I can. And then we're coming into the winter solstice, and that's another thing I'd really like to do as well. But hopefully I'll be able to get on and do these things with you. Otherwise, I'll be on again in not too long. And in the meantime, if any of those things sound interesting to you, you can always go online and do a search and look into them, and look at embodying those areas with the moon cycles and the winter solstice more fully. But I will catch you really, really soon. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. It's really lovely to catch up with you again after quite some weeks. And lots of love to you all, and keep shining your beautiful lights, everyone. Take care. Lots of love. Bye for now.